Were you the main coach for Nick's Corner, or how did that
So
all?
yeah, one of his so Nick trains over in Stockton with Nate Diaz and all the guys out there. And his corner got COVID or got sick. I don't know what happened, but he told me he's all like, I need some corner help, and if I had the opportunity to help him out, and I did. I stepped in, helped him out, became his corner. His dad came down too, and this kid's so talented. 6-0 now. Took a short notice fight. He was filming the week before for the Contender series for next season. Ended up getting a fight the next week. Came back like Monday, and at heavyweight, he's a welterweight. Think about that. So usually fights at 185. He fought a guy that was 254, and he got sick right before the fight. So he was probably around 200, 220 for the fight when he fought this guy. This guy was probably 60 pounds overweight. And the reason, like, man, his game plan was good. Fought him, wrestled him, hurt him, but unfortunately couldn't finish him. He's a heavyweight, it's kind of hard, especially at that weight, to even hold him down, and he did for 3 rounds.
Now, was it something that you were able to work a game plan with him, or was it more or less that he came to you with the game plan and let you know, or was it something that Nate and the camp let you know, or how did that all work? Like, at what point did you step in? Did you get a chance to travel down and do a little bit of training with him, or did he come up and see you, or was it literally for the event and you kind of got let in on what the actual game plan is?
So Friday he sent me a text and said if I could corner him, and I said yeah right away. Friday I had to do a COVID test and get quarantined. He came in Saturday, so Saturday till Monday we trained all the way through. Even got a shakeout on Tuesday right before the fight. So we were going over game plans and seeing what this video on this guy. He's a good boxer, so I don't understand like if Max broke him or this guy broke himself, but this guy like wanted to wrestle him. He didn't box at all. He's a good boxer and pulled guard in the second round, which was really crazy for someone that big to pull guard. And when Max ha- had him on the ground, he held him side control, hurt him a lot, but that guy was tough.
And like, did he actually have to cut any weight for that fight, or was it more because
Nope.
it's two weight classes above? Was it more a case that he had to put on some weight for that fight? What does he walk
No, he
around
just
at?
took it 214. And what he actually weighed in. He weighed in 214 just the day before. The thing is, like, he's a welterweight. Like he's a small guy, and to fight a guy that's heavyweight like that, we knew we had to take him down to the ground because when you're at heavyweight, those guys hit hard.
I was going to say, was that part of the game plan? Because to me, I agree, heavyweights do hit hard, so you probably don't want to feel that power. But I don't know. Obviously, when I roll with the bigger guys, I think that I have more success on the feet than I do rolling, and that is because obviously when we're rolling, it becomes a straight strength based, task
Yeah,
at hand. Where I feel on the feet, I might, yes, they might hit harder, but I feel like I've got the speed on them, right? Like I can move around a
yeah,
lot
but you
quicker.
get the speed. You got a heavyweight though. Remember this. This is a heavyweight. That's all they do. You get one punch from a heavyweight. You might not wake up. So it's not even you can't even risk that.
But how confident were you that once it got to the ground, I mean, obviously after the first round, you must have been pretty confident, but I'm saying, like, how confident
Yeah.
were you that, look, if we can get this guy to the ground, um, we, the strength that he may have won't come into play? Because the thing is, like, if he
Yeah,
revert,
that's what
my whole concern was if he reversed you just once, then you're not only dealing with the
it would
strength,
have been bad.
you're dealing with the extra weight, like on top of you, right? So, like, how confident were you that that wasn't going to be the case?
We just worked on him being heavy on that half guard. That's all we did. It was half guard. We didn't care if we were in guard or in mount. Half guard was where we were going. Try to get a submission, but it was just so hard. This guy was he was throwing elbows from his back, and that's why Max got hit in the head, and they sent him to the hospital from one of those elbows. But I feel like if he was there for the end, they would have definitely signed him. You know, especially for the performance he did against the heavyweight.
Now that was the other thing I was going to talk about was him going to hospital because obviously he wasn't there at the end anymore. But there was also talk going
Yeah,
in that he got sick before the fight too. He was only drinking water. He wasn't
yeah.
really eating and stuff. So do you actually know what was wrong with him? And obviously the sickness and the hospital you're now saying was two separate things.
Yeah, he was just wasn't feeling good because he wasn't eating right like the day of the fight, and I'm not sure if it was something he ate the night before or what it was, but he was just drinking water. So we got a shakeout and everything, and the hospital thing was totally different. Like he wanted to stay there, but the doctor said, "Oh, you have to go. You have to go. Like no exceptions." Like there's nothing really you can do at that point when the doctor says you got to go get an MRI if your head hurts, you know?
So obviously he went to hospital. Dana didn't give him the contract, but he also gave him an
No.
invitation for the Tough series. Do you know, has he accepted that invitation or is he going to try to go other routes?
I'm not sure what he's going to do, but I think even if they have a short notice fight, like the UFC will probably get him, especially because he took that fight at heavyweight. So he's got a lot of options. I'm not sure what he's going to do with his career, but I know whatever comes his way, I'm pretty sure he'll take it.